finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Utah Jazz. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. Mike, nothing quite like opening day in the NBA. A lot of optimism to go around as teams dream all season of winning it all.
Yeah, it's the hope that kills you, though. But half of the fun is finding out how great your team is along the way.
Now, here's Grant. Paxson passes to Cartwright. Now, here's Pippen. Edwards defending. 2 on the clock. Here's Cartwright. The offensive rebound. And Pippen gets it to go.
This is how active Pippen is on the glass. Refuses to give up on plays.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Phil Jackson for we talked about John Stockton, and Coach said that stopping one of the NBA's most effective point guards is tricky. He's concerned that playing too far off Stockton opens up easy jumpers, but they also can't leave passing lanes open. Heads will need to be on swivels tonight. Back over to you, Kev.
Thank you, David. Here's Cartwright. Here's Jordan. And too long on the shot.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
Stockton down low. Guarded by Paxson. Malone misses.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
That one goes. Count it.
It's incredible the adjustments Jordan can make in tight quarters. Just tremendous body control.
You know, Mike, here we are looking at Scottie Pippen. So versatile on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's always had the length, athleticism, instincts, but he's also been spending a lot of time in the weight room, and that's helped against bigger players.
Here's Grant, following the bucket by the Jazz. To the wing on the left. Jordan against Malone. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Paxson. Rebound, Utah.
That was a great effort defensively, guys. Getting a hand up in the face of the shooter is always an important part of defense.
Now here's Stockton. Malone, a screen on Paxson. Stockton, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, taking 40% so far to start out the game.
Just carving up the defense with ease. Jordan excels reading angles, finding avenues to the rim.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Malone. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And he can do that.
He's a high flyer, isn't he?
That elevator goes all the way to the top.
Here's Malone. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Kings check in.
Number 21, Stacey King.
Jordan up top, guarded by Malone. And Jordan gets it to go.
You can't let Jordan get this close to the rim. When you do this, you're making things easy for him.
Stockton with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Paxson against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Malone passes to Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Especially lethal in pick and rolls. Malone enjoys dissecting the defense in these sets.
Here's Jordan. Oh!
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Jazz trail by 6. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan.
Timeout.
He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Put your hands together. It's your local.
Hobson comes in for Pippen. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. And Utah making a change here. And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 6. Here's Malone. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Armstrong passes to King. Grant kicks to Jordan. Over Bailey. Again, Chicago.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
Here's Murdoch. He's covered by Armstrong. Outside, Malone. Shot clock at 5. Good, his third field goal. 75% so far on the night.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside.
Oh, that was unbelievable.
I can't believe it. I saw a perfect dunk.
Oh.
Taking the hit, still getting the bucket. That is why you spend so much time in the weight room.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Utah. 6-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls.
You know, in 2 games last season, it was a struggle. They had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
And they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last season. They know their roster is similarly talented, but could really use a victory tonight to show that. He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Stockton. 35 seconds left in the first. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, seeing Stockton work the pick and roll, that's the thing of beauty. So good at working passes around defenders in these sets.
Here's Jordan. The rebound by Benoit. Jazz trail by 4. Stockton, good.
They went right into the teeth of that defense.
Well, Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Jordan outside. They get the rebound. Grant finds Jordan. Connects from three-point range. Jordan's got 17 now.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, the goal clearly for them has been to attack the paint and get that ball inside every chance they get.
And I just love how aggressive they were in that first quarter getting inside. It's paid off, and I'm sure they'll keep at it.
Here's Murdoch. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
So tough to stop him on his way to the rack.
It is. Love the casual style on that bucket.
An important basket in a tight ball game.
Now Armstrong. No scoring in this one.
Surprising to see him miss from there.
Yeah, but I expect him to keep firing away when given the chance.
Pass to Murdoch. Here's Benoit. And he uses the glass on the layup. Benoit's got his first basket.
Effort is a skill, and one he possesses in abundance.
Hobson passes to Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here's Armstrong. Shoots from the line. The rebound by Benoit. Benoit's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Good. Benoit's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz. And Clark, you look at the evolution of the game, it seems we're seeing less up and down action.
Yeah, it's a little more half court, and also, Kevin, I think isolations have become front and center now. Teams know they can exploit a matchup with no zone defenses allowed, and I think the half court game and the fact that there's no zone really makes every possession count that much more.
Jordan comes in for Hobson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Jordan. Jordan punishing them inside.
And right now, MJ has it going on. His teammates should just continue to get him the rock.
Stockton against Armstrong. Stockton the pass to Malone. Malone right side. Shoots over Jordan. Malone misses. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. So, Clark, we were just talking about Scottie Pippen. What are some things that impress you the most about him?
Well, when I look at him, it's all about his stat sheet stuffing ability. That's what stands out to me. He does everything. Has his hands on every part of the game in an impactful way. If you need him to lead you in scoring, he can do that. Sometimes he can back away from scoring and drop dimes and set his teammates up. And if you want him to be a lockdown defender, he certainly can do that. So his versatility is what stands out most to me.
And 3 from Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Utah leading. Here's Malone. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Malone's got 8 points.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Michael Jordan, no doubt the league's biggest star, Mike.
He's succeeded in every way an athlete can. Individual accolades, team success, and his celebrity and popularity are unprecedented.
He's such a great athlete, I think he could play any sport, don't you?
Probably could even come up with a sneaker endorsement or 2.
He might, good point. Free throw good, Jordan. There are dangerous scorers, Clark, in the league today, but maybe no one like Michael Jordan.
I have no problem saying ditto to that, Kevin. That dude is another level. Opponents fear Jordan, his competitive spirit and fire, his skill level, and his relentlessness in attacking and trying to beat you, not only beat you, but beat you down. You have to center your entire game plan around him. And he's not letting up. He's coming at you hard.
Stockton against Armstrong. 6 to shoot. with the teardrop, and it's Stockton getting it to go.
You can tell Stockton has run into this problem before, beating the interior defense with a savvy floater.
Jordan outside. And again, Chicago, no good. Utah leading by 3. Here's Malone. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And it's Jeff Malone who gets to complete the break. Coaches love those transition chances.
Jordan on the wing, guarded by Malone. And Jordan gets it to go.
He continues to amaze in this one.
For Utah, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And it's Malone missing.
That's normally one of his spots, and it was a quality look. Shame to see it go to waste.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Love when MJ finishes with strength, leaving no room for error with the slam.
And Utah has possession. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Put your hands together.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Cartwright's checked in for Purdue. Grant comes in for Livingston. Hodges checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. Bailey's checked in for Utah. Eaton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Inside, Eaton can be merciless, playing over the defense and finding point-blank. Look
out!
Showing off some big-time athleticism and adding a little extra flair as well on that dunk.
Just like you, Clark, you used to say, hey, if you've got it, flaunt it. And you did.
Let it flow. Let it flow.
Well, thankfully, he made it. But I'm sure his coach would like a more cautious approach in that situation.
And the basket by Edwards.
And if you give him space like that in the mid-range, he won't hesitate to let it fly.
Michael Jordan drops the hammer.
Throws it down, not leaving anything to chance there.
There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Inside, here's Malone. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
Assist from
Malone's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago.
Make no doubt about it. I'm loving it.
What a throwdown. He added some style to that one. I think he should get some bonus points for that.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely making a show of it.
When you get the chance for a jam like that, you have to take it.
Bulls have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And good that time.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
Pass to Eaton. Here's Malone. No good. Shot missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Stockton looking around. And the basket by Edwards.
Taking advantage of a defensive error with that pass.
And Chicago shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Cartwright misses. Utah shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Stockton against Paxson. Here's Malone. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, you think about John Stockton's presence out there. He exudes a toughness that belies his size. Teams try to play physical with him, and he never relents.
And Jordan gets it to go.
All too easy for Jordan. Just unfazed by anything the defense throws at him. He's got an answer.
Paxson against Stockton. Up again. Goes up again. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Jordan gets it to go inside.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
Stockton kicks to Malone. Back to Stockton. Stockton draws the double. Malone on the post. Working on Grant, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tell you what, Mike, Karl Malone, he definitely delivers.
Incredibly durable and consistent. Built like a tank. The time he puts in on his conditioning and his overall work ethic, second to none.
You know, it's interesting you mention his condition. We don't see bodies like that in the NBA that often. I mean, he looks like a bodybuilder, but you're right, that physique of his is very special.
Kevin, I'm a little disappointed. Obviously, you haven't been looking at me when I have my sport jacket on.
Oh, I'm looking right at you, and I can see the same thing. Mike, I'm looking at a young Karl Malone.
We both put a lot of time in our bodies.
You certainly do. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Something I love about Karl Malone, how he conducts himself in the paint. He's quite imposing on both sides of the court, whether he's pocketing rebounds or going up strong for a bucket.
Jordan, the pass to Paxson. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. The Bulls keep it alive. Here's Grant. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Providing exactly what the team needs from him, Grant uses his reach to reel in that offensive rebound and make sure they convert.
Stockton kicks to Edwards. And Malone gets double teamed, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The drive by Malone. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jordan with it. Picked up by Malone. Pippen the pass to Carter. And 3 from Jordan. A 3 for Jordan.
You know, the 3 shot is not a go-to shot for MJ, but his touch still undeniable.
Jordan against Malone. Eaton the pass to Malone. And that time, also a missed shot. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Chicago making some changes. Kings check in for Cartwright. Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. Jazz trail by 11. Down low. Deflects that one. Here's Armstrong. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his third assist on the night.
And Armstrong likes trying his luck inside, too, demonstrating that he's more than just a jump shooter.
Pass to Eaton. Back to Malone. Fires from 18. Chicago grabs the miss.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
And it's Malone with the rebound. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Stockton kicks to Edwards. Pass to Eaton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
And here are the Bulls now. This run now up to 50.
Rolling towards the rim with momentum. Jordan is an absolute terror on the drive.
Jazz trail by 13. Malone looking around. Malone is doubled, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And a misstep like this will not help things.
Yeah, bad mistake, no question. They got to brush it off and find a way to get back in this one.
Now the Bulls with it. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Outside for Pippen. Pass to Armstrong. Outside Pippen. Jordan in the corner. Clock at 4. And the 3 off target. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Grant. Brown sets a screen for Stockton. Brown the pass to Bailey. Just his first attempt. Second chance shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan on the attack. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That's one way to build this lead.
Yep, showtime, Clark, and a real important hoop.
You want to extend that lead.
In low, here's Benoit. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Benoit's got 6.
And this is what Stockton is known for, his ability to involve other teammates and get them going.
Jordan kicks to Armstrong. Michael Jordan converting through the contact.
And assisted hoops tell you that the offense is running well.
Malone against Jordan. Pass to Benoit. 3-pointer, Stockton. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls ahead, up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
It's the fourth.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Purdue with the ball. Bailey picks him up. Here's Armstrong. A 3-pointer, no good.
You know, normally he sinks those threes.
Nice job by the defender, not allowing him to have an easy look.
Driving inside. The shot by Benoit, no good. The Bulls leading by 15. Pippen on the move. And the layup's good off the glass.
No question, Pippen's as physical as they come driving to the hoop.
The Jazz shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. To the left wing. Back to Stockton. Up top, Brown. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That was just a force right there, and it's going to cost them.
Tough spot in the game for such a miscue.
So for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Will Purdue. And Hodges subbed in for Armstrong. Here's Hobson. And it's Murdoch with the rebound.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
On the wing, Stockton. Pocket 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, just in terms of playmaking, maybe no one in the league is more skilled than John Stockton.
To me, he's just extremely dependable and reliable as a point guard. Doesn't make mistakes, takes care of the ball, and drops dimes at a high rate. Nothing flashy, but everything is effective and with a purpose. And I would not be surprised if this guy ends up averaging double-digit assists for his career.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Malone. No good from Jordan. Jazz trail by 15. Pass to Malone. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Right now, Malone, he is having himself some kind of game, cooking with grease and gas.
Malone against Jordan. And another one falls.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
And here's Utah. Malone right side. No good there. The Bulls leading by 16. Jordan the pass to Hodges. And Jordan throws it down.
Boy, he's got more points than anybody else out there, and he just continues to roll.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Bulls, Cartwright's checked in for King. Grant comes in for Livingston. And it's Paxson in for Hodges. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Screen by Malone. Stockton the pass to Malone. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
And whenever you leave someone open on Stockton's team, you're playing with fire.
The Bulls leading by 16. Cartwright with it. Michael Jordan. And he does not hit. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Utah. Edwards drawing the double team. Malone outside. Malone a screen on Jordan. That does not go. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Let's lose a 3. Rebounded by Edwards. Jazz trail by 16. Stockton against Paxson.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
From 10 feet away, the shot is good!
The paint is unquestionably Malone's real estate. That's his domain. He makes it really difficult to stop him down low.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jordan outside. Buries the deep ball.
They appear to have vice grip this one, especially with the clock melting away.
Just have to continue to play smart. As long as they do this, they should be able to grab the W here.
Paxson against Stockton. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go. Down low.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Bulls.
And they ran the fast break beautifully, I thought, Clark, all night long, and it was a huge part of their success.
They ran the floor well, Kevin. They constantly put pressure on the defense and kept that pressure up. Tremendous effort.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
Giving him the business all night. Felt he could get a bucket any time he wanted to.
Grant rips down the rebound. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Jordan on the wing, guarded by Malone. Pippen, and the slam dunk by Pippen.
Boy, the crowd had a huge role in the outcome in this one.
It's tough to come into this building and beat them.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Malone. Edwards looking it over. Now Stockton. Here's Eaton. Good on the basket.
Eaton, assisted by John Stockton.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by 17. And yep, another basket.
Michael Jordan.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, Mike, the fans here obviously going home very happy.
They had a lot to cheer about, Kev. This squad played a great game.
They did. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And so long, everyone.